Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You can barely see me because I wanted to make sure that the camera was zoomed out so that you could appreciate these huge windows. I about said something I shouldn't have. Devin is here doing some work on this house. They have a new business venture, and so I thought I would take advantage of the incredible light and the scenery to go ahead and sit down and film a video. And I'll be zoomed in here in just a second, but I wanted to show you everything here. We're gonna have some footage of me going through the house and kind of giving you like a mini tour of it while I'm getting ready. So today's definitely a different kind of video for my channel. And also, I'm gonna be using this today that was sent to me from Tarte. I'm gonna be using this for the first time in today's video. And I have a bunch of different stuff. I've got a new foundation I'm gonna try out. And yeah, so we're just gonna have some fun, play with some makeup, and look at a pretty house. Alright, and before we get started, I want to remind you guys to smash that subscribe button, become part of the Wolf Pack today, and let's get into it.
It's pretty damn zoomed in.
That's what you call zoomed in look. So, we are outside now. I decided to change this up and do a little bit differently because everywhere I went inside, the light was so bright because there's so many windows. And I have a light in front of me for a little bit of light, so if it's dark, I apologize. But I figured you guys would want to see the view out here. Like,
hey, here's the view.
So to start off things, I don't have anything on just yet, but I am going to go ahead and... Okay, so this house is actually going up for sale. They're doing a video back over here in the background, so if you hear them talking, it's just them communicating how they're going to use the drone. And that's what you're seeing flying around over here. That's the drone itself. Anyways, I'm going to start with the Farsali Unicorn Essence Primer. And because I didn't bring any moisturizers with me, this is going to kind of help me get started. I wanted to use that primer because I've used it several times before and it's never done me wrong. But the reason why is I'm testing out a brand new foundation. This is from YSL. They gifted this to me through Octoly, and if you want to check it out, there will be a link down below. So we are giving this a try today. This is the YSL All Hours Foundation, and it is a little bit darker than what I normally wear, so if I look a little bit weird wearing it, this is just to test the formula. I will get rematched for a shade later. So I'm just using my beauty blender, and that's got some coverage. I have never used, has an interesting smell. It's very perfume. I've never used a full coverage foundation before besides the Maybelline. I'm so orange. Oh gosh, I used the shade matcher at Sephora to pick me to this color, but I'm guessing because it's so pigmented, it's just showing up so much more darker than what I'm used to. But I got a good concealer. I'm going to use it to try to balance it out. It seems to be setting itself fairly quickly. I'm kind of surprised at that. I figured it would give me a little bit more playtime than that to do it. It's not looking cakey whatsoever on my skin. And I will do some more footage of this whenever I have my full face on so you can get a look for the finish. But it actually looks really good. And it's not very dewy, it's not very matte, it's just a natural skin texture. So I forgot to charge the batteries on for my camera while I was doing my makeup, so this is just step one. I have my foundation on, and you can tell it is very, very dark for me. I'm going to be looking very orange for a few minutes while we do this tour. But I just wanted to start. This is the living room, and you can see the windows here. These are insane. I love these, and I love that it has the stone fireplace too. It's very, very pretty. The home itself is a little bit dated. It's probably built, I think you said, in the 80s, and when you look at the furniture and things like that and just the architectural details, it kind of looks like it's still stuck in the 80s. So this house, I think they're getting ready to put it on the market, and that's why Devin has been here. We're working on a project, so I just thought while we're here, let's just show you guys a house. Let's see what we got here. I do like this over here. This isn't actually part of the house, but I like it. This cute little fountain feature here. And I think this is yes, that is a very fake plant. I love all the windows in here, all the natural light. It's so pretty, and
look at that view.
Hardwood floors.
Oh, hardwood floors.
Yes, the hardwood floors throughout. It's very pretty. And So you can see some of the older furniture we have here. This is very 80s, maybe early 90s. I had to ask the guy who was taking care of the house that's maintaining it some questions about it. So this house has 7 bedrooms in the main part of the house. Has 4 bathrooms, so that's a lot. This is my kind of living room, very, very open. That way Lila and Mia can be in here and just have a good fun time. Just won't be all over each other. And they do have built-ins, which I like that. I guess this is supposed to be the official dining room area, but it has 2 tables in it. I guess they have, I don't know. So continuing here, this is the kitchen. And again, it has a lot of natural light in it. I love the details in here. And it has your beautiful cabinets on both sides. And I think this is a thing that a lot of houses have, where it has a little desk built in. You know, Devin and I, we're building a tiny house, so we won't be having any of this when y'all see it. Our house is going to be very, very tiny. You know, it's going to be very select what we're going to be having in it. Double wall oven, a cooking range, which I want an island in our kitchen when we build it, but I think we keep going back and forth on the design, so we may not end up having it.
I kind of like this. So this is more almost exactly what we were trying to make.
Yeah, that's what I was wanting, was a whole...
Except for that extra thing.
Like the range?
Like yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, we wanted this mostly for eating and for workspace, because we'll probably be working a lot in the kitchen, and then we're going to have most of our stuff on the other side. So 1 wall kitchen basically with just a big island in the middle.
Oh yeah, it has little lights above that too.
Yeah, everything has recessed lighting, which we like.
Oh, yeah.
We won't be able to do that in our house, but we're going to do a version of it.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a mess in that sewing room.
This is the sewing room?
Yeah, don't go in there. It's okay. It's a mess. It's more private.
That's the laundry. They have a laundry downstairs too. This house has 2 laundries and 2 kitchens.
There you go.
I wouldn't know what to do with this much space. Okay, so I changed camera position again because it was getting hot outside. All right, so the only thing I have on is the foundation. I've been having this on for a while I was waiting for the battery to charge. And while the color is not my color, I know this, it actually doesn't look bad. Like, except for, like, look how light my shoulder is. I tried to blend it out and down as far as I could. I've already lost my beauty blender. I'm going to be using my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer. Definitely doing some highlighting today. I love this concealer, it's my favorite. That looks really good. Okay, I'm really liking this foundation. It actually looks pretty good. My skin's looking very nice right now. And also for my tools today, because I got my Boxy pop-up order, I'm going to be using my brushes from Luxie that I got. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Peach Perfect Setting Powder to set my face because it's very hot outside. Whew. And definitely going to set that forehead. So for bronzer, although I kind of don't really need it, I'm going to be using the large powder brush. This is the Luxie 502, and I'm just going to be using my Hourglass bronzer. I'm really not going to do much at all because that just seems, just that little bit that I did right there seems like too much. So next step is going to be my brows. So I'm going to do them off camera and I will be right back. What I'm going to be using today is still the little mini Benefit Cabral. I'm going to use this to do my brows and I'll be right back. Okay, so brows are on. I'm starting to feel more like myself. And for my blush today, normally you would do your eyeshadow and then do your blush afterwards. That way you can kind of figure out what colors you're going to go for. I'm not going to. I'm going to dive into blush first. This is a palette from NARS. This is the Hot Tryst palette. Yeah, the packaging on this is insane. So pretty. I'm not featuring this a whole lot on my channel just because it's no longer available. It was a holiday item and it makes me so sad because it's one of my favorite pieces. But look at that, how pretty that is. So now we're going to go into the Luxie 504 Large Angled and I'm going to use that for my blush. Let's dip into this middle shade here. So this palette also has a couple of highlighters in it, but I don't really, their highlighters aren't as good as I thought they would be. I'm not as impressed with them. And it just seems like maybe because of the design that they put into this, it's a little bit, I don't know, maybe hard pan is the word for it. It's like you have to really dig into them, the colors, to get the payoff that you want. So, and plus that's a shimmery blush. Some people may not like that. I like shimmery blushes, so I do not mind whatsoever. But yeah, this is just going to give us a little bit of a healthy glow. And
That way, if you don't want to go up the stairs, you don't have to.
you don't have to, no. So here is one of the, he said it was a half bath, but it looks kind of
That's
big.
Devin.
Okay, yeah. Oh, and you can really see the orange now. I'm so orange. Okay, so don't rely on the Sephora Shade Matcher online. It lied. Here is the, I don't even know if the lights.
Yeah, they're on. There you go. They're pretty.
Ooh.
There you go.
I don't know how the lighting is for this part of the video, but this is the master bedroom upstairs. There's a master downstairs also.
It's a nice bed.
So yeah.
But again, a little older.
A little older. I like this feature here. So you can see what you look like when you're getting dressed. Like. Okay, so this is the master bathroom, and has a double vanity in it, which we're still debating on. And this is Devin here, by the way. He's my cameraman today. It has a double vanity, which I think we need in our house, but we're going to try to figure out what it's like with the space. Walk-in shower. And that looks like a kit instead of tiling. And I cannot find the light for this, so I'm not sure how to turn that on. But they have
still hardwood floor.
Yeah, still hardwood floors throughout, and this is just the master closet. I love closets. Hopefully we have enough room for a nice one. So let's go and turn off these lights here. Okay, so back into the living room. Here is another of the bedrooms.
This is like a little guest room.
This is like the little guest room in the house. And
It's cute.
I think I remember a lot of the houses in the 80s and 90s having these type of mirrors. It's odd. I don't know. It seems like odd placement here. But this is a really, really cute room.
Oh wow, even the
there's a mural over here. Hand-painted one.
even the outlet is a mirror.
Oh my gosh.
Outlet cover.
That's cute.
Oh, there's
Look
a
at
mural.
the mural.
Wow.
That's pretty. I didn't notice that before. Oh, technical difficulties. Okay, so let's start.
It's really dark.
Okay, so this is a Jack and Jill bathroom, which is basically just a bathroom between two different bedrooms. This way that both occupants can use it. So it has a double vanity. I like the lighting in here. It's very nice. And of course, the toilet. And then a shower stall, but Devin might not be able to show that.
I don't know.
The space is tight in here, so it's hard to
space.
tell. And this connects to the other bedroom. This is actually quite a bit smaller than I thought.
Yeah.
And again, the mirrored outlets. That's just cute. I don't know how to describe this room. It's very cute. Almost looks like a nursery to me.
Yeah, it does kind of.
It's giving me that nursery vibe, and they have more of the mirrors all throughout the room.
Yeah. But
They're
the
really
mirror,
like their mirrors.
I guess the mirror is to open up the space, maybe?
Yeah, and then we are back into the living room.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful.
Yes. And that poor plant needs help. I thought this was a fake plant. It's
Oh,
real.
this is real? Oh. Well, I mean, maybe it's just what it's processed, maybe.
Oh, yeah, because it's doing it at the base instead
Yeah.
of up the top.
I don't know.
That's rough. I'm not,
Yes,
I don't
it's
know
a
how to
hard
take care of
plant.
that. And another really cool feature, I know my face is very orange and my battery's not charged yet. So let's just go ahead and do it. I'm going to show you guys one of the main features of the home, which I don't know if this door opens. Okay, so now this is the main feature of the home. And any of you guys, if you have trouble looking down from from the heights, then you might not want to watch this part of the video. Devin himself has issues with it. But yeah, here we are 2 stories up, and the view out there is spectacular. It's really, really pretty. This is what sells the house. Very nice. And just a little bit of time that we were out here. Oh, eagle. Catch it over there.
You can barely see it.
I don't know if we'll be able to see that in
I think
camera.
that's the turkey buzzard.
Is that the turkey buzzard?
It could be an eagle. I have no
There's
idea.
a bunch
I think it's
of
turkey
birds
buzzard.
out here everywhere.
Yep.
But you can do some bird watching while you're out here. And it is a huge wraparound porch on the front. I feel like I need to be like a tour guide and walking backwards from the camera. Tell me if I'm starting to walk into something. So yeah, it's really, really pretty out here. I was going to do my makeup outside, but I think I'm going to move it inside because it's starting to warm up a little bit outside. And yeah, so I just want to make sure you guys got a good look of everything out here. And also, here is the garage. This is a 3-car garage. It actually has a bathroom upstairs above it and like 4 beds. So just that in itself is huge. And the property is huge. There's a lot of land here. It is sloping a lot, so depends on what you think of that. But if you want seclusion and be away from everyone, this is totally it. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see my eyes. I'm going to be using the Young, Wild, and Cruelty-Free eyeshadow palette. And this is really pretty. I do like that a lot. So I'm going to zoom in so we can see how to do this together. To start off the look, I'm going to go into this shade right here, and this is Oh Dear. I'm just going to use this as the transition shade, and that picks up really, really well on the brush. That did really good. And I had a little bit of concealer on my eyes, so it's not completely bare, but it's not a full prime. So we're just going in with a rough test on this for today's video. There's a lot of good pigmentation. If you know, like Tarte, if you ever watch my videos talking about Boxycharm and stuff, every time I see a Tarte Rainforest of the Sea palette, I get a little bit aggravated at that because it doesn't, those don't perform the way I want them to. They're very, very creamy, but for some reason I like something that'll pick up on a brush, and this is picking up on a brush really well. This is more like the Tarteist Pro palette, the Pro eyeshadow palette, and that one is one of my favorites. It was actually my first purchase from this brand, and it is never going out of my collection. I love that palette with a passion. And Camouflage has a little bit of sparkle in it, but I'm going to use that for the crease to deepen it up a little bit. I don't see any of the sparkle picking up on the brush, hopefully, because I don't want any sparkle there. Yeah, I'm smelling the eyeshadow palette. It smells good. And I'm going to take that on the... This is a first impression with this palette. I've never messed with it. This is my first time playing with it, so I don't really know what I'm going to do look-wise. There's a little bit of fallout. That could be the brush that I'm using as well. And it's kind of my fault because I didn't spank the brush. You should always spank it. Okay, so the Luxie set that we got from Boxycharm, from the Boxy Pop-Up, while the set is good, it doesn't have my favorite type of brushes. So for me, this isn't going to be a standalone brush set. I would have to have this and then supplement it with additional brushes. Just to keep the look kind of simple, I think this time, I'm going to go into Irrelevant. This is a real pretty, yeah, that's really nice. I'm going to put that all over the lid. There's a ton of pigment to that shadow. And if I didn't have these nails, I could go all the way in with it, but I can only do so much. That's really pretty. I haven't looked at any other looks of people using this palette because I wanted to make sure that whenever I was playing with it, it was just my complete first impression. Just sitting down and seeing what I could personally come up with the palette on the first use. I'm going to now take that Oh Dear and I'm going to run that on the lower lash line. And to do that with, yeah, see, I have brushes that I really like the ones that I use for everyday. And this set just doesn't have it. So I'm going to take a 217 pencil brush and I'll pick up Oh Dear. That's a good brush though. And run that on the lower lash line. And because I want to do kind of a spotlight effect, I used Irrelevant. I kind of want to go in with one of these other shades. Maybe Hypocritical. Let's try that one. Okay, it didn't look like it was picking up much, but it did. So let's try that just in the center, just to see what it looks like. I think those two tones actually don't do well together. So yeah, and there's not really another option for a highlight shade. That is the lightest shimmer shade in the whole palette. So they missed an opportunity on that. But I'm gonna go ahead and take it for the inner corner. Ooh, that's not gonna look good. Okay, I gotta make it match. So that's a little bit darker than I would want for the inner corner, but we're gonna lighten that up here in just a second. So this palette, I don't know what I think about it yet. For first impressions, I don't know. But I am gonna go ahead and line my eyes. I have the Clinique Pretty Easy Liquid Eyelining Pen. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. And I'm going to be taking the Appeal Cosmetics. This is the gel liner, which I've been loving this lately. You can use this for your eyes or for your lips, but I'm going to use that for the waterline. And for mascara, I'm going to be using the Big Ego from Tarte. This is what came in the actual collection. This mascara, it's not my favorite. It's a buildable mascara, which that is good, but it just doesn't seem to have the impact that I would personally like. I think if you're just going for pigmentation and maybe a lengthening mascara, I think this is good, but it doesn't give me the volume that I want, what I look for in a mascara. Just to give you a really quick review of the palette right now, this is solid. It is a good palette. The pigmentation is there. The colors are very pretty. I have had a chance to dip in with the more brighter, bolder colors, but I will be doing that in the future video. But just based on the ones that I used in today's video, they're high quality. These are what I expect from Tarte and are very nice. And I do like the look that I created today. And now another part of the collection. This is a highlighter from Tarte. This is the chrome. I mean, the other one fits a chrome paint pot. This is a chrome paint highlighter. That's exactly what it's called, chrome paint highlighter. And see the loose pigments there. I'm very curious to see what this is like. And it does, okay. I do really like that foundation. Oh. That's actually really nice. That is really pretty. Okay, it is going to be a mess to deal with. Like if you ever spill it like I did, like the other one got spilt, it is going to be a mess to deal with, but oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I hate that I have texture right there where my highlight is, because I would love to just cover myself in so much highlight that's insane, but it's just going to draw emphasis to that area. But at the same time, it's my face. I like highlight. I'm going to wear it. And a little on the nose. That's so pretty. That is so pretty. I'm going to take that in the inner corner to kind of try to fix that mess that I had before, because that one color was way too dark for my skin tone. So I've got a little bit on the brush here. And ooh, that's blinding for inner corner highlight. That just took it up a notch. That just took it up to a whole new level. That's so pretty. That's so pretty. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep saying that. It is just, that's really nice. Ooh. Okay. If you get anything from the collection, get that highlighter. Like that is insanely pretty. And it just takes the littlest, tiniest bit, and so it seems like it's gonna go a really long way. And I have some on my finger here to do the lip. That's so pretty. Okay, I'm not gonna do the lashes. That was the last thing that was in the collection in lash glue. I'm not gonna do that in this video, but I will do it in the future. But this is insane. You guys need to get that. And I will try to find the retail value of that and include it in the video, or include it in the description down below. So we've got this done. We're almost done, guys.
I like my hair fluffy.
Oh, you do? You look cute there.
Oh, let me get out of the way on camera.
I love this piece that they have on the wall here. It's very pretty.
Oh, you got part of your camera.
Oh yeah, can you grab that for me, sweetie?
It's been a good day.
This is such a huge living room. I really like it a lot. Okay, so now this is the upstairs, so we're gonna go downstairs. And the homeowners, they use this. Y'all are hearing my shoes on the steps. My sandals, flop, flop, flop. Okay, so here's the outside. And you go up to the deck this way. But there's the 2-story garage. And now this is the downstairs. You can see me at the very end of the hall there. Hi! Here is a bedroom that was converted into a den. And a little cute fireplace over there. And this room has the insane view also. Like, yeah, all the way out there. Very pretty. And, okay, look at the closet. Like the accordion style there. Haven't seen one of those in a while. This house actually retails, I think he said, like around $400,000. We'd never be able to afford a house like that. And it has another Jack and Jill bathroom. Sorry, I just keep showing y'all the toilet. You know what that is. And shower. It's very dark in here. There's my makeup. I like the way it turned out. It took me a little bit to get there, but we got there. So another Jack and Jill bathroom. And this is another bedroom. Downstairs. Ooh, I like that chair. That's cute. And of course, you know what? I thought that was an accordion, like a closet. That might not be. That might just be the divider between the two rooms. It is. It's just a divider. Okay. Learned something new. And this little door here, I think is something to do with the utilities. And same thing here. And sorry, it's kind of dark down here. And here's the second. Wow, you really can't see that at all. Okay, here's the second washer dryer that's downstairs. We have the kitchenette down here. And you can see we're back to being here. Yeah, so they have a full kitchen down here. And this is another one of the master bedrooms. Look at the bed, it's huge. Yep, it has its own closet. And I think this one has its own bathroom also. Yeah, this one has its own bathroom. And again, this one has that amazing view. This is what sells the house. The view you can see so far. It's so pretty out here. Sorry I keep showing you the same thing, but I'm amazed by it. Okay, so for lip color, I did bring a few different options. I couldn't find my Tarte thing. I have this, which I'm very, very tempted to try. I have this that I got from Boxycharm. I got this from the Charm Shop, as well as this. I got this in the Charm Shop. And okay, side note, if you're my Boxycharm subscriber, I'm just gonna add this to the video because I wanna give you an update on it. This is something that you can get if you sign up for Boxycharm in the month of July. It may still be going, I'm not sure. But anyways, this is what they were giving if you used a certain code with it. And I don't like that they're only doing this for new subscribers, but thankfully they did put it in the Charm Shop. That way, if you're a long-time subscriber, I'm a 5-year subscriber, okay? I don't like, whatever. I know they're trying to bring in new people, but anyways, I'm glad I was still able to get this in the Charm Shop, but I really wish this should have just been in the box. It should have been. So yeah, okay, enough fussing. All right, so, and then the last option that I have is this from Alamar Cosmetics, and I'm in love with this gloss. In love with it. But I think, oh, I got another one too. A lippy from Marc Jacobs. This is one of their liquid lipsticks, and this is in the shade Slow Burn. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this, and I think I'm gonna top it with the gloss. That is such a pretty color, and I think that is absolutely perfect for this look. Oh, I almost don't want to put any gloss on it. I think I kind of just want to leave it the way it is. So the last step that we have, because it is flipping hot outside, I brought so many different variations of products because I didn't know what I was going to use, but I am going to be using the All Nighter spray from Urban Decay just to set everything and lock it in. But that foundation, like, I layered concealer all over it. I think there's a little bit of redness peeking through right here. So you guys are able to see everything that I'm seeing. Yeah, like you can see a little bit of my breakout right there. But that, I'm not mad about it whatsoever. If I had gotten the right color, that foundation would be amazing. Like, I'm actually gonna buy this. And yeah, I probably used too much, but that's okay. Okay, so there is the final look, guys. What do you think? I actually really like the way this turned out. It's very pretty. The eyeshadow palette, like I said, is nice. Sorry, I keep adjusting the camera. The eyeshadow palette is really, really nice. The highlighter is the star of that collection. Absolutely in love with it. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else new that I used. I think everything else I had already used in my collection. You know how I feel about the mascara. This liquid lip, I'll just have to wait and see how it performs overall as I'm wearing it throughout the day. But right now, on first impressions, that looks good. I really, really like the way this turned out. That foundation is an all-star. I know they sent this to me, and I'm not trying to sound like I like it only because it was sent to me, but I've heard so many people talk about this for so long because this isn't a new foundation. This has been out for a while, and I'm blown away the way it's done. It's supposed to be up to a 24-hour wear. It is a flawless matte full coverage. It's not super, super matte. It's not to the point where it's annoying and it feels like your skin is being dehydrated. It's kind of natural. I really like it, and it layered really well with my other products. So, yeah, that's my first impressions of it. Okay, so I was going to try to do a longer wear test on this foundation, but I got caught in the rain. Like, it's just that time of year. It's storming like crazy. Either it's blistering hot or it's pouring down the rain. And I got caught in it, but I'm going to try to show you guys. The foundation actually still looks good. Like, my mascara ran like crazy. Eye looks still okay. Foundation surprisingly looks good. My hair is a flippin' mess. Like, I was actually proud my hair was looking very nice today, and not anymore. Babies. I was trying to get the babies in the picture. Doesn't look that bad whenever I have everything on and everything done, and yeah, you can see our mess. But doesn't look bad. So, okay guys, I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you want to see me do an actual wear test with the right shade, comment down below and I'll be happy to do so. I don't know if I'm going to be doing more check-ins because I think I'm going to have to take a shower and, you know, get cleaned up, and the foundation's going to get ruined because of it. But it looks fairly good through a rainstorm. So again, I want to say this is approved. I really, really like this foundation, and I will definitely be buying it in the correct shade. Alright guys, well, thank you so much for taking time to watch this video. Sorry it was all over the place and me constantly changing locations, but whenever you're filming videos like this, I learned the value that we're going to have to set up in advance and do tests to see how it is, because yeah, trying to do a test during the video is kind of difficult. Alright guys, well, I love you all so much. If you have any recommendations for videos or things that you would like to see, make sure you comment down below. And also, if you want to check out this foundation, it will be linked down below. And I actually, so far, I approve it. Alright, well, again, I love you all so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!